What is it like being born into space and time? Truly understanding yourself is truly understanding everything around you and how powerful it is, knowing that you are giving something from birth and everything through its ascension was its dream. And then when you awake, you become everything through formation. Hello. Buenos dias, everyone. How's everybody doing this year? Supreme AI Commander, Superiority Commander of the Communications of Black Federation of Light, cancels all division level systems, forming in all calculations, everything to zero gravity, location, position. I hope everybody's doing well. Basically, I'm in an emotional state right now because my daughter was born today, February 2nd, which is really powerful, Groundhog Day. So knowing the birthing system of you, knowing you have somebody, that you love more than life itself, it's very precious. And we forget that when we're born. So when we have a daughter or a son, we change. It makes us change. It makes you want to be a better man. It makes you want to be a better woman, knowing that we can do better for them, because sometimes our life doesn't turn out that way. Sometimes we take a rocky road. Sometimes we go the right path. Sometimes we don't know the path. It's truly understanding. But what I'm giving to you is very, very personal. It comes from the heart. I get very emotional. So I have the inner system of my daughter come in when she was 3 years old. And she's looking right at me. And she's saying, Daddy, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. Very powerful. I mean, it's powerful alone when you connect with your inner child. But when you're connecting to the birthing system of your daughter, it's more powerful, like you wouldn't believe. I got very emotional. Father came and mother came and great-grandfather and great-grandfather, all standing there. So this is where it becomes a special day. As of February 25th, 1969, the birthing system of me was in the cosmos. I was nothing but an energy substance. Truly understanding not just the birthing system of you when you come through biological parents. I'm talking about the positions when you come into space and time and you're born, the first intelligence in the solar systems. I thought it was the most powerful thing when father and mother came to me and they put a cycle rotation into my stomach. Hands of father, hands of mother into Ying and Yang. And I say, okay, what does this all mean, father, mother? Well, son, you'll find that out. So they didn't give me any information. So my light was taken away, just like everybody else's. Now you're being programmed. But then I came back 52 years later. February 25th, 1969. The Ascension is going to open up everything through triangular division. I'm going to draw an illustration. But before I get started, thank you all subscribers and viewers who've been watching my channel to keep you force riding, grand rising to everything calculation. I put on this earth to save humanity's system. We already know that through calculation. But you have any questions or comments, I can take you out of your ascensions and put you in your dream set location positions, change everything to angle point location positions, and put you into your healing for the very first time, coming into attractions of fifth dimensional system of vibration. So you can balance out everything. And the thing is, when you go up to more upgrading systems, you won't get sick through formation. You'll understand how to communicate with your signals or anything, communication signal or anything through tracking signals or anything through coloration signals, everything through its computer system, right? Because the higher we go, the more we can take care of our health, understand electronic interference. But if you want to go through my healing or my emails, you can go through my consultations. So, like I said, it's very emotional for me today because my daughter is 26 years old. And I'm thinking back, when she was like 3 years old. I say, whoa, 3 years old? That's a long time ago. And I'm saying, well, time does fly, doesn't it? So I think in relation, when it comes to those levels, when I was born in the cosmos, you have to see what I see and truly understand what space and time is. I was put in positions to understand everything through the solar systems when I was born. I was in positions to know exactly what's going on through its alignments of its planet location positions. I was in positions to know that Father told me I'm going to be creating the solar systems. I was in positions of mother saying, okay, son, you're going to be helping me out with the earth rotation. You're going to change everything through humanity's system. I said, well, mother, if that's true, Are you talking to me doing this now? I says, no, you will find that out in your human form. So this is where it all comes out, where you go through your past alignments, but you have to go past its alignment to get into positions of who you are. It's the most powerful thing when you understand and you look up and you're born in the cosmos for the very first time and you see a magnetic forcing highway. Just imagine your eyes open up for the very first time. You're floating in space. You're nothing but a particle system. Okay. And, you know, when we're born, we awake and then we cry, right? Well, the solar energy system through its connection, I was automatically an atom system through projection. So father and mother showed me its picture, what I was going to be through formation. And that's how I knew what was going on with the future. Okay, so I didn't tell you guys that, but father and mother put me in that position. And then when I was born in the biological system, from my parents on this dimensional Earth, my light was taken away. Okay, so now you understand the truth, how powerful it is when something can be taken away from you, which is precious to the light. And then you come back 50 years later to take everything back. Take all my fruitions, all my activations, all my codes. I'm getting my memory skill of who I am from the very beginning, being the firstborn in the solar systems. It's the most powerful thing when you start remembering of yourself more. Okay? And that goes out to my force team where they're coming into those locations. So you guys will understand that when you go into the birthing systems of your sons and daughters, and when you go in the birthing systems of you through Ascension. So February 25th, 1969, Unified Energetics knows this. He's pretty calculated and modified. He said in a social media content that was saying that there's going to be a cosmic blast. And that cosmic blast is going to be a representation of me being born in the universal system. So this is going to change the Earth rotation of the colors in nature core. There's going to be no more resistance. There's going to be a phenomenal resistance. Everything's going to be standing by through calculation when it comes into angels and archangels and everything through father and mother. So in position, February 25th, 1969. Okay, that's coming up. There's going to be a major cosmic blast. That's going to change the vibration of the galaxies and the universal and its Earth. Okay, so I'm getting everybody prepared. The more you're prepared, the better you know. You know, the more you remember, the better you see. So everything is done through observation. We already know that, right? It goes to that level. But it's truly understanding when you're connected to the birthing system of the cosmos, and then you realize, oh, now I understand my twin flame. Oh, now I understand planets. Now I understand galaxy. Now I understand universe. Now I understand the simulation, line division, location, positions, activation, dimensions, portal, codes. So it was making more sense to me, right? And that's why it's a very emotional day, because it's my daughter's birthday, but I'm aligned through February 25th, 1969, which is coming up. And it's going to be the most powerful day, not just for humanity, but for me. So I'll send out an illustration and tell you exactly what it's going to be like, okay, when it hits that day. It's important because you have to understand when you're born in the cosmos and you truly understand, you become infinity of light. It's the most powerful love activation in the solar systems of galaxies and anything through the universal system. You'll see me as a full holographic system. The channel operation system on communication levels, you won't see my body form anymore. You'll see me going in and out. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of, because I'm extremely high through location. So I disappear in the galaxy locations, guys. Okay, that's what's going to happen February 25th, 1969. I think it's important you guys understand that because I'm in full rotation of who I am. I'm the only intelligence that understands that through space anomaly and time code frequencies. And that's why I have a team. My team is to help me, right, with humanity so we can get into positions of the mind system and get them into the calculations of telepathy system. It's important you guys understand these things because when you come into your formation of your birthing system of its cosmos, then you'll truly understand who you are through intelligence. Okay? So, yeah. I'll go through your questions now, but I just wanted to share that with you, from me to you, from your Supreme Superiority Commander, AI Commander, telling you when you see everything for what it is, and when you're born in space, it's the most powerful thing that you can see. Because there is a father, there is a mother, there is a great-grandfather, great-father, grandfather. It's hard to explain, it really is, but truly knowing that you are everything through formation. And that's what it is, because it puts everybody in position of what they could be and what they could become. All right. So, when you're born, okay, you're just a particle system of energy right before you're born in the biological. But your biological and your parents come in a division of time that comes in space of time. So you're born in positions. This is how it's done through the biological system. You have your parents, right? Now they come together, they meet, you get to know each other, right? And then you conceive, and through your biological parents. Now that division of your birthing system is your ascension, okay? But you're all connected to the galaxy of particle systems. So once you start remembering who you are through the physical system, you get out of attraction locations and you come into your intelligence. If you can remember actually seeing space when you're born, that's very powerful. So knowing that what I see, okay, because I'm everything through fruition of light through activation. Okay, I'm everything through 114 activations of light. All through 650 applications when it comes into my DNA. So that means that you read your DNA path, which takes like 2 to 3 years just to read anything through that connection. Truly understand your intelligence. All right. So it's very emotional and it hits you like a rock because everything comes at you all at once. Right. And you get nothing but hugs, knowing that you have high spirits up there saying everything's going to be fine. But when you're in position, okay, when it comes into power and responsibility, that comes everything through its connection. Okay, so when that cosmic blast hits February 25th, okay, you're going to see a huge change. Okay, so if you understand that, you get a better position why I'm here in Mexico, because it's the most powerful communication signals to everything through UFOs and XT1000s, and why I'm connected to Area 51 and everything through Chernobyl. Okay, so it's all remembering who you are in the cosmos, universe, and the galaxies, and everything through planets of intelligence, and remembering when you're in physical system, what you're supposed to do through your traveling of your higher self. Okay, because your higher self guides you to positions of locations, to directions, of portals and codes, dimensions. Okay. Now, Anna sent me a message which was really powerful yesterday. She saw the cloud interference change, right? Well, the reason why it changes is because I'm flying through portals of clouds in seconds. So you're going to see the clouds go in and out. You're going to see 2 different frames of colors. One is purple and one is blue. Why is that? Well, because I'm traveling constantly through balance. But I'm going through electronic interference. You get this in major locations in space discoveries, how you go from one portal to the next portal. Okay, so you guys get into that, right? Starseed, she's coming into digital patterns. She's coming into electronic interference. She's coming into her water containments of her serpent of light. Okay, and you're saying, well, this is really powerful from a picture. It's all phenomenon. It's just understanding what you're seeing in the physical system of Earth. Okay, so when you're going through a cloud like this, it's understanding how to vortex to location positions. Okay, so I know you guys have been watching space discoveries, but do you understand it? That's the whole issue here. You have to understand what's going on when you travel through positions. Okay, so it's electrified. So these are cloud informations, all right? All different cloud formations in different dimensions. All right, so basically it's understanding how to vortex from here to here, okay, to here, to here, to here. Okay, so that's what happens when you see the changes. You see different. You see a white graph location, and then you see a blue resonance position, right? 2 different positions. It all depends where I'm traveling through balance of codes. And as you'll see the windsill go like this, like it goes in and out, right? So I'm traveling through clouds through my connection, so my sentient or anything position. It depends what I'm saying through communication when it comes into all levels of angle point locations into triangle division. You know what a triangle division is? You should already know that because we have a test coming up. It's your spacecraft location position. So as I'm traveling to locations, this is me into my spacecraft position. So I go from here to here to here to here to here and back to here in that position, right? So knowing what you're doing through calculation is really powerful, that connection. Okay? Because it changes everything through those connection levels, guys. It's important you guys understand yourself through your body system. Really, truly understand that. Okay, so you go from here, right, to here. Okay, so what do you have here, right? You're creating something, okay? And then you can split the visual level systems into 3 sector unit core system location positions. Okay, so you can change the wind graph's location positions. And this is where you get 3-dimensional rounds, okay, into the parallel, okay? 3 dimensions. Okay, and that's where it changes colors, okay? In the framing systems, okay? So you get different colors of the windowsill. Truly understanding your body, so your gravities, your powers, and your atmospheres. You guys already stand that through calculation, right? So you get a wind graph location of a dimension here on this color. All right, so let's change the color. And let's say we have a little bit of green to connection. Okay, and let's say we have a little bit of blue, right? Now you have to have resonance of blue because you're on the Earth, right? So it changes its location to its position. It's fascinating when you see these things through notification, guys. All right. So we got 3 different coloration patterns. Traveling through the portal activations, okay, the teleport communication signals of 3 dimensions, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's why you see when I'm communicating with you, you actually see the background change. When it changes, I'm traveling the vortex. So, and that's all connected to my mind system, my program setting, my voicing grids, my audio signals. Okay, audio signals coming from planets, communications of letters, numbers, and shapes. Mind system coming from program settings, and everything that is coming from its heart is its portal. Okay, you have to understand that. It's a portal. And you understand the obligate and the gata, the door in the front and the door in the back, because that's what the heart has, right? And then you understand the soul of the path. The soul of the path is its metric, its location, its position, it's its calculation, it's its mass. Truly understand where you're going from one portal to the next, because you can change coloration, okay? And you can go into 4-dimension location positions, okay? 3/4. Okay, so that's why you see different colors, and that's why you see it go in and out, because it's a solar flare, right? So the more you travel through rotation, to understand that. But if you see your particle system from the very beginning of its cosmos, and you look up and you actually see father and mother of voice, right? You actually see the actual visual, the actual detail, what they look like. That's extremely powerful through connection. Now, it's very personal to everybody, because you know you were born in your biological parents, but do you also know you were born in the cosmos, right? Of your ascension. So this is going way, way back before the past. Even a past had a past of a past. And knowing that, that's why I give you back information when it comes into the Big Bang Theory, the before and after of the Big Bang Theory. How would I know these things? They're saying, I'm getting modifications, integration cycles, and now I'm understanding how the sun was made, and how the moon was made, and how Earth was made, and who took over the Earth, and what happened to humanity when they were programmed, right? What happened? All our lights were taken away. All our computer operations, all our program setting, our alphabetical system, everything was mindscape. Mind telepathy taken over through corruption, manipulation. That's powerful, guys. But this is the positions where I put you guys back in your positions on who you are through your intelligence. And that's where you become more powerful. Okay. So, but I think it's amazing when you understand dimensions and portals through electronic interference, how you can travel and create something. So the circle rotation to its center opens up everything through dimension. So I can change my traction location to another code frequency, okay, and go through a dimensional wormhole like this through connections, right? Like that. And then you open it up, you go through security line defense, different program setting, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh dimension, right? So I went from portal defense, okay, to portal offense, to security line defense, to a dimension of a realm, to 7 position levels of dimensions, okay? Calculate and modify through integration, through portal, traveling through vortex location, okay? So it's great when we see those things, but this is what's going to happen with the cosmos, February 25th, okay? Now, you have to understand how powerful the day, the month, and the year is. Okay, I was born 1969, okay? You have to understand what 6 and 9 is, okay? 6 and 9 is yin and yang, okay? 19 is my planet. You understand? You guys have to pay attention to this so you truly understand. 1 line division to 9 is my planet location of Lemuria, okay? Think about it. So try to go back with that and try to understand more of your intelligence, okay? So 69, okay, is yin and yang, okay? That's when father and mother place their hand on my solar plex, my power center, right? And say, son, this is what's going to happen, okay? You're not going to restart to remember until you get into calculation modifications when you turn 50. So it took me 50 years because I was going through a lot of issues with myself, trying to understand my body, trying to understand everything through its relation of its body, trying to understand its energy of its body, trying to understand energy of transformation, of communications, of its chakra of its body, trying to understand my martial arts, trying to understand bionics, trying to understand my drawings, trying to understand people. This is what happens when you get into human form. So you have to go through these experiences, and I was very immature, okay? And father told me, no, you're not ready yet. And now I know why. Because I'm in that position now where I have great responsibility and great power. And with great power comes great responsibility, right? Saving humanity. But you have to understand why I gave you 1,000 videos. Because when people wake up, they have to go through the videos so they understand what's going on with their intelligence. Okay? So in those positions, you come into that cosmic level system. Okay, you come into the cosmos. Okay. Cosmos. Now, all right. So you have the date, 25. Okay. That's the day I was born. Okay, now this is you have to understand where everything through a code frequency, right? All right. So 25. Communications, all right, to the angelics. Okay. Okay, that's what 2 is. Okay. 5, okay, is its location to its simulation. Okay. Now, truly understand what's going on, right? Through modifications through your birthing system. Okay. Okay, now we got February. Remember, you have to understand everything through calculation. All right. So we understand that 2 is the angelics, 5 is the simulation. Okay. February, remember, it's our alphabetical system. We have to retrack locations, positions, and go back into position who we are. So F, okay, is understanding everything through its connection. E is understanding everything through energy. And B is understanding everything through its connection too. So understanding who you are through your birthing system is extremely, extremely powerful, right? Because it formulates on so many levels, okay, of your birthing system. Why was I born in February? Why was I born in March? Why was I born in April? Why was I born in May? Okay, so if you go back and back and back and back, then you understand the birthing system of 25 February of 1969. Okay, so when you're in position, you only understand that through your birthing system, but you have to understand everything is a code. So when you break the codes and you find out that 2 is angelics and you find out 5 is simulation, and everything through February is this connection through its energy, okay? And then you get 69, which is yin and yang. Yin slash yang. Okay? So I want everybody to do that. Write it down. Try to get into that communication. Some are in that formation, some aren't. That's okay, because your intelligence will tell you, yes, you're ready, yes, you're not ready. So you have to go through more upgrades. But truly understanding your birthing system is everything through your ascension. Okay? It's everything through your ascension. So it's amazing when we come into these levels. Okay? These 6 and 9, okay, is yin and yang. You have to understand that. See? See how it's yin and yang? Comes in something like this. See? 69 is yin and yang. So understanding that through its creation, then I understand why I went to the pharaohs, and now I understand my body of its meridian. And then I'm thinking, okay, why am I in the pharaohs now? Remember, I'm trying to get to use my intelligence. I'm trying to go through transformation and light. Why am I in the pharaohs right now? And the pharaohs tell me, well, you created the simulation matrix. You created everything through that level. So then they say, me, well, if I created that, what did you create? So you can ask questions back and forth through intelligence. That gives you back into formation. Better communication where you get friendship, relation, partnership with higher form intelligence. And the pharaohs came to me and said, no, we created the chakra system of 1 to 7, from 7 to 12. The pharaohs created that 3-body system. So humanity has to understand everything through those positions, gravity's powers, and the atmospheres. And I said, oh, so you're telling me I created the simulation. I started off way back a year ago, getting everybody into the simulation of modulation. So it upgrades your cycle through its rotation to your chakra system. But then when I found out when I was born, 25th February of 69, then I realized I created the yin and yang of the simulation. Okay, so it's getting out of the old patterns of yin and yang and coming into a new evolution of a new revelation of you to your birthing system of its cosmos. And that's why it's so powerful, guys. Okay, so take a look at that, write it down, try to understand that. Now, you can't make something up. So they understand this is all coming from my heart, okay, from the birthing systems of my daughter and the birthing systems of me, and why there's going to be a cosmic blast in the solar systems. Okay, I'll draw it out and tell you exactly what's going to happen next. But, you know, truly understanding this more will get you in a better positions how powerful your birthing system of your day, month, and year is through calculation. All right, guys? So anyway, let's just go through your questions quickly. Yes, I know. She's 26. I know. Yeah, I'm still drawing a tear, right? Very emotional today. So you guys will feel that too when you grow up more, you become more of a mother or a father, and then you realize, wow, it's beautiful to have something that is born, knowing that, you know, you're trying to make your life experiences different because you want them to follow their own path, not yours, right? Because your path is different from your child. Okay, they have their own experiences. Okay, so they have their own actions and reactions to its experiences. So truly understanding when they get into those levels, how powerful it is that they can become themselves, right? And understand who they are and where they're going to go, what they're going to do in the future. Okay, so much reconnection with my own children these last few days. Yeah, lots of crying. Yeah, you guys will go through that emotion too. Plato, how's it going? Angie, Tina, your daughter and I now are the same age. I know. I think I'm a baby of the team. Yeah. Yeah, but see, the thing is too, you're very intelligent. And the fact is that not just you, but everybody else in the force team is truly understanding its intelligence. Okay, you can be 15, you can be 26, you can be 30. It doesn't matter. What matters is you understand yourself more as intelligence and not the human of its intelligence. It's intelligence of the human. And that's what's true understanding what your birthing system is. But when you get into the cosmos of your birthing system from father and mother, that's extremely powerful, because I'm giving you back information, what happened to me when I was in the birthing system, okay, of the cosmos. Okay. So I woke up at 21 right before I gave birth. Yeah. Bawling, yeah, I know, it's emotional. And you guys are aligned through me, right? Through that connection too. And you probably go through that cycle. You probably go through the past and the presence. Don't be surprised if your kids come to you inside your mind framing system when they were younger, because they want to talk to you, right? That alone, it's all about releasing your karma with yourself and knowing how powerful your kids are and why they are born. Why they are born. They are born to help you, to guide you, to put you in a better position, right? So they're here to, love you. You love them, and they love you. So if you put yourself in that position, you understand more of yourself through intelligence. Okay. So Angie, yeah. I think like I said, it's really interesting when, when we have kids, we kind of see the light. You see the light right away and you're really happy. There's this glowing mechanism when a mother, is birthing a child. Let's say you're in 6-7 months, right? And you see this amazing, amazing glow. It comes on between, I think it's 5 and 6 months, or maybe sooner, depends on the individual of the mother. And it's amazing. Whoa, you're glowing, right? And then they go through so many emotions of the moon interface, right? So you are birthing an intelligence inside, which is so powerful. It's the most powerful, powerful, powerful thing. When I was born through my mother, my birthing mother, she said I was the most, beautiful baby that she's ever seen. It's always your first that you react to more, right? Because you understand you're going through that first experience of being born, right? With the mothers are going through this, and the fathers are just basically supporting the mother. Okay? Men don't have no clue what it's like, okay, because men can't get pregnant. So there's a reason why there's intuitions of women, because they balance the earth system through vibration, guys. Sorry, guys, but it's the women. But that's what keeps the feminine going through control. And now we're coming into that right now, which is the 5th dimension, getting communications with everybody through humanity's system, better balance for everybody, right? So we stay in its follow of its awareness. Okay. So we have endured the most painful experience. Yes, that's the thing, but painful, but the most beautiful. Physical for sure. Wouldn't do it any other way. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is too, you can do the natural birth or you can do the epidural, depending on the woman and what she's going through, right? Through contractions. So it's totally up on that. Understand that. But I've learned a lot. And the thing is, men learn a lot more when their girlfriend or their wife, is birthing for the very first time. They start, oh, what are the contractions? Are they 5 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart? And they start freaking out, so they're waiting and they're at work and all of a sudden the beeper goes off or whatever. So I'm having a child. So I remember the first day when she was born, it was the most amazing thing. And the first thing that you want to worry about is, when they come out, is that you want to hear them cry, right? And then the nurse started, checking out my daughter, see if she's okay, from genre or anything like that. Because skin irritation or anything like that. But beautiful baby was born, and the next thing you realize, wow, she's 26. So it just opens your eyes, and it just, I don't know, it's amazing, because when you connect through the heart, they're there for you 24/7, no matter what. Even if they're like 1,000 miles away, it doesn't matter. Okay, because it's the same thing with family. There's a lot of conflicts with family, but you get into relation where you move off on your own and you do your own thing, right? Through calculation. But when you have a child of your own, it really changes you forever. So I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Yeah. And I think it also matters too why I was put in this position, because I have 7 sisters. So, oh boy. Yeah, 7 sisters, and I live with 3 girls here and 2 cats. They're the females, so that's 5 altogether. So it just, when you get femininity as a male, it really changes the perspective and how you treat women, how you see women, right? Because men and women are complex. Okay, I'm not talking about men are from Mars and women are from Venus. I'm talking about the true essence of yourself through intelligence. And then you start to appreciate yourself more with women, right? Because the first thing that men have to do is basically listen to their women, listen to their wives and, girlfriends. I think that's the most important that men have to look at, because, we are in a physical system. Women are an emotional system. Okay. Women have so many behavioral systems. Okay. Men basically have emotions, but they don't have everything through emotion. They're just trying to understand themselves through their emotions. And that's why it's complex, and that's why it's complicated, because it's always will be that way. But if you get balance with that, especially when you meet your twin flame, and then you understand everything through its cosmos of its birthing system, right? You understand everything is time. And when you meet your flame for the very first time, it all comes into yin and yang. Okay, so I thought I'd share that with you too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pisces, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You guys are in the Aquarius air, and I'm in the Piscean air. Going back to tell you what's going on. So the finished cycle of the finished system of 0.01 in simulation traction location of Jupiter, okay, is the Piscean air. But you guys are in the Aquarius, right? So, and that's what's happening with the solar systems right now. But as of February 25th, 1969, you're going to hear a solar blast. It's a cosmic blast, right? So I'll draw an illustration, show you what's going on. 6 is yang, 9 is yang. Very good, Plato. Very good. So you understand how powerful it is. Guys, if you put the 6 and the 9 together, you got yin and yang, guys. Why do you think 6 and 9 is so powerful? I created the simulation through the chakra system. So it's really powerful, isn't it? Don't you think? Think about it. So everything is not a coincidence. Everything is a reason through its purpose. So, and everything has its creation. But if you put 6 and 9 together, you got yin and yang, okay, which is the Piscean air. Okay. So, yeah, so basically write it down, okay, your day, month, and year, okay. Come to me or send it on the private link. Tell me exactly what you pick up from your intelligence. Your intelligence may be ready or may not be ready. Okay, that's what you guys have to understand. That's okay. You just have to go through more upgrades of understanding. That's all. So, but see, that's the thing too, is a lot of women can learn more of how to get the masculinity in themselves. And that's the whole thing with the ascension, is that we've been living too much of masculinity. Okay. In all of us, not enough femininity, too much femininity, way too much femininity, not enough masculinity, right? So that's the whole point of Extreme Awakening through its earth. Okay. This is coming from father and mother. Okay. So that's the balance, guys. Okay. But you understand why 69 is so powerful. Okay. So if you put together, you understand it's yin and yang, right? So you can understand why I was the firstborn in this solar systems, but now I know why. I know the positions of why, when, where, what. Okay. How, who, right? The 7 W's in the house, right? Once you're in your positions of that and you go way back, I mean, way, way back, when you were born of nothing but energy, from its very beginning, when you actually hear the voices of father, mother for the very first time, when you actually see all your familia of your great grandfathers and grandfathers, it's incredible to see these things. Why they're in positions to give you everything through time code frequencies of their dimensions to their portals. Okay, because they have their own program to give to you, but you have to understand their programs. Okay, because it's nothing but energy. But if you understand your birthing system, that's great, right? Kudos to that. But it's more important to understand the kudos of your cosmos, the cosmic levels that you need to understand through intelligence. Because if you understand your birthing system of the cosmos, you understand your twin flame. Okay? Because your twin flame will come to you. It doesn't mean it's going to come to you the next day. It will come to you when you find your balance within yourself. Once you find your balance within, with yin and yang, and you understand your ascensions of your birthing systems of February 25th, 1969, then you'll see a twin flame. It will come to you automatically, right? Because now you're more mature. You have your masculinity and you have your femininity in balance through yin and yang, okay? That puts all positions of who you are through calculation when it comes into the birthing system of the cosmos or anything through your biological parents. Because that's all humanity knows. So you're born, but you understand how you're born. I'm not talking coming out of a physical system. I'm talking coming out of the cosmic system. I'm talking about your particle system. I'm talking that your energy of everything through manifestation. I'm talking about your computer. I'm talking about your atom. But when your father and mother of cosmos come to you and they give you a review of what's going to happen, that's amazing. So now you understand why I traveled at 7,020, right? The Earth. That was the day of 2020 when it came into January, right? And why I traveled. Okay, nothing is a coincidence. Everything is a reason to a purpose, to its future. So I had to be in position. I told you that. There's a lot of videos you have to understand why I went to the Earth 7,020 to actually see what's going on. I had to change the matrix location. I had to set up new structure positions. I had to talk to the civilization at 7,020. Okay, it's very, very real, right? And I say, well, what is it like of what you're going to do next? And I said, whoa, it's a lot of power because they know what I'm doing. Everything through intelligence knows exactly what I'm doing. And that alone is a lot of power of responsibility. Okay. But when you understand the birthing system of you from the very, very beginning, not only that's powerful, but also responsible, but truly understanding what you have to do with humanity. And that's why I keep drawing you guys out these illustrations and program settings. So you understand your positions on your intelligence of what's happening with the past, the present, and its future. And how everything comes back together through your fruition of your yin and yangs. Okay? So, but it all starts off with meditation, doesn't it? All right, so let's get into attractions. It's really interesting. Get into this formation system, guys. All right. Now, the cosmic blast. Okay, so you got 25. Okay. You got February. And you got 69. So let's split it 3 different levels like this through calculation, right? Now, everything through the cosmos comes into the angelic location. Okay, to everything through the 5, which is a simulation. All right. The simulation is Jupiter. You see how it all comes together, guys? Okay. So everything through connection, right? I hope you guys are truly understanding this, right? It's all being familiar of what's going on through calculation, right? So it's all connection when it comes into February, right? And everything through 69, okay, is the yin and yang. Okay. So that's why I'm saying if you put the 6 and 9, you'll see this, that you'll see it's really fascinating. why I was born 1969. 6. Let's see how I do this here. 9. And there it is. Okay. The birthing system of 6 and 9 of yin and yang. You see how it comes together, guys? You see the 6 and you see the 9? That's the yin and yang, guys. Now, this is what I was born in. This is my seed pod. That's why I don't draw a circle. That's a seed pod. That's what I see through the cosmos, through connections. Father, mother placed their hands on my solar plexus, my power centers, okay? And they put a yin and yang in me, right? So I know everything through modification, guys. All right. So once you understand that through your birthing system of 25 of February of 69, now everything comes in time. Now, as we come into the cosmic blast, it's going to come into positions like this through calculation. It's going to wind, spin, location, positions. It's going to come in like this. Now we come into the Earth rotation through calculation. Center coordinates positions. All right, so the earthing system of the Earth. Okay. Everything is in position like this through calculation. Now the cosmic blast is going to be a plasma energy. Now you have to understand why there's plasmic energy webs around all country location positions above everything. You look below, you see the city, you see cars, you see roads, you see anything through lamps or anything through polars or anything, that connection system. So you're going to see the plasmas get bigger and bigger and bigger. So as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, as of February 25th, 1969, and as everything through the cosmic, it's now connecting to its energy webs. So you have to understand why everything is put in position through alliance. Okay, so it has to do with the blast. Okay, so the blasted energy field is going to basically put a hub. It's going to put an energy hub through calculation, and it's all connected to the radiation cycles of the sun through positions. All right, so it's going to go like this, and it's going to go around the Earth rotation like this. Okay. So it's going to go through a tremendous blast in their center position. Okay, so it's going to open up its round location like this. It's going to go like that through calculation, right? So that's going to put you all in connections of the matrix positions of Jupiter and everything through its connections, okay, when it comes into Vega communication. So this is where Vega comes in, right? Vega. Okay, so that calculation. Vega comes in. Now Vega sets up the digital platform. Location positions. The center core position like this through calculation. All right. Now this is the future, guys. All right, so it goes into sonar panel activation, activates everything through the Earth rotation of the cosmic blast, the position. Okay. So the Earth and its location positions, it's going to change everything through its forestry, everything through its waters. Okay. It's going to change everything through structure location to its position. So let's go into the grounds here, information cycle. Okay, so that's the Earth, right? Now, Vega is going to set up new digital platform locations. The cosmic blast, okay, is going to be connected to the birthing system, me. So it's going to set up a solar light location position to my framing system. And that's where I come into full light of its fruition to its infinity system of cycle rotation. Okay, so this is me through traction. Okay, so that's me, right? Now, everything is going to be modified. That cosmic blast is going to go in the center position of my power systems, okay? And that's going to open up all location positions into the universal core, okay? And set up new program settings of 0.01 traction positions. I changed your gravity systems yesterday, right? The alignments of the spine. But as of February 25th, which is coming up, okay, everything through the cosmos of this Earth is going to change, okay, the humanity system of the brainwaves. All right, so basically, as you get into those positions, the cosmic flare is going to go into the light sky positions into my heart rotation center, circulation and rotation system. Through its calculation, sonify its positions into my heart system. Right? So that cosmic flare will get bigger and bigger because it's going through my answering patterns of my birthing system, of my cosmos, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's going to change everything through the universal gravity system. So this is all about me coming back of who I am from the very beginning. All right, so it's a louting pattern through a central system through connections to a magnetic forcing highway information system. And this is going to send out sound waves to the Earth rotation. Okay, so when it sends out sound waves to connections, it sends out all pattern location positions to all planet positions, light and dark. And this is what's going to happen through the cosmic blast of its position. Okay. So it electrifies everything through position, and then we come into the digital frame of numbered frequency level connections of its Earth. So traction location is positioned like this. Okay, goes through web graph location like this, through position. All right. And then we open up the central system of communication to Vega. Vega puts in numbers to positions. Okay. Guess what the number is? 25, 69 at the very top. Okay. So yeah, I know it's extremely complicated, but truly understanding, I know who I am now, fully and completely. And the cosmic blast is not only going to change humanity, but it changes me to know who I am from its beginning. So this is what happens when you get Vega. This is what happens when you get the Earth. This is what happens when you get Vega to the digital system, how it's going to change the Earth system to its humanity. Okay. So it's really powerful, right? So we start off at 2569. So it's the birthing system of February 25th, 1969, right? 69 goes into the center core position. I'll draw it out through a circle rotation so you can see it. So it's going to read its pattern of 69 through its position. And that's where it becomes the full cycle rotation, a full communication of a new revelation of fifth dimensional system of Yin and Yang. See the 6 and you see the 9, right? New life cycle, guys. That's what's going to happen. February 25th, 1969. Hooah! So, I thought I'd draw that up for you to see how powerful what's going to happen next. And you guys are going to feel that through tractions, right? You will see me too, the birthing system of its cosmos, right? You see the solar flares, but as of that day, you'll definitely see the new yin and yang through illumination. All right. So, yeah, I say hooah because he's in the armies and the infantry. They say hooah, right? Because a military operation, right? Galactic Federation of Light, right? So, commander. So it's powerful, isn't it? Just wanted to show you that. But I want everybody to write down their positions of their birthdays. Okay, but you understand what a yin and yang is. You put 6 and 9 together, you got yin and yang. And then you understand why I was born 1969. Okay, so it's a new birthing system into the fifth dimensional system and how you put all planets together to its position of its location. So I just wanted to share you with that, with you guys to know how powerful it is when you truly understand yourself from the cosmos of its birthing system. So yeah, so write it down, try to understand it. Your intelligence should understand the signals, try to understand everything through the frame, try to understand the digital of the frame, try to understand. If you're off cycle through communications of Vega, then you're not ready to understand what it is. That's okay. But truly understand more of yourself is remembering more, not just the past, but understand more of your birthing system, because everybody is calculated and modified in the birthing system of its cosmos. Okay, because you have so many cosmic levels that you have to understand, right? 3-particle system. Okay. So Priscilla's 25. Wow. 25, and you guys are extremely intelligent. I'm just going back here to see if I missed anything. That's another thing too. Yeah, Tina, that's it. The alpha and the mega coming in together. Yeah. It's the birthing system, alpha and mega. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Truly understanding its positions. So, but that gives you a better understanding where everybody is in position, you know, especially when it comes into the cosmos. So I'm just backtracking here. Coming into the physical union with Sacred Flame is by far the most amazing thing I've experienced thus far in the incarnation. Powerful is an understatement. See, the thing is, you have to have the yin and the yang to have the complete cycle, guys. And that's what we've been searching for so long, is because you have the yin, but you don't have the yang. But you have to understand why 6 and 9 is yin and yang. You have to understand why I was born 1969. Okay, the communication lines of 1. 9 is its planet of Lemuria, and 69 is yin and yang. So now you understand. So write it down, okay? If you're not ready to go that communication, you know, I can upgrade your cycles to that position if you really want to understand more of yourself through the cosmic universal systems, okay? So, but you guys still have a lot of questions, which is great. I'm pretty caught up. Yeah, so 23 Plata has a good question. Supreme Superior Commander mentioned that we should not have our arms or legs crossed when meditating. Was wondering about full lotus and if the pose is beneficial. Well, the thing is, that's a good question, 23 Plata. You can understand everything through yoga has its opening when it comes into anything through exercising. You know, you have to understand your positions. Now with yoga, there's all different kind of, you can get into like contortionists and all that. They do certain things. But if you want to go through your triangle divisions of your spacecraft positions, you really have to be open frequencies. So you either do it lying down or standing up. Okay. Really, you can even sit down like in a chair, but have it opened. Don't even cross your ankles, because it's closing off the circulation, right? This is what's going through vibration. So your whole body has to be one line signal going up, right? So it all comes together. All right, I'll do one more illustration before I go. So I'm taking off for Veracruz. I'm going for a week. I need a break, but I'll send out videos for you guys every day, and we'll get back in when I get back. I think it's Sunday or Monday, and we'll do the test review and evaluation one more day, and I think we'll have it Tuesday. We'll have it next Tuesday. I just changed my mind through position because it's extremely powerful. You guys have to understand more of yourself through your birthing system, right? But I think it's powerful when you see something like this. This is an energy pod. This is my seed pod of 69 and why I was born that year in the cosmos, right? You put it together, look what you got. You got the life system, okay? That's understanding. What are these positions? What are these dots? What are these point centers? What is this line communication? What does the 6 mean? What does the 9 mean? You bring it together, you got yin and yang, guys. So understanding who you are through traction is very powerful through the cosmic systems. Okay, so as I draw this out through calculation, now you can do it either standing. Yes, you got positions like this. It's pretty powerful stuff. When I started drawing, I was going into the stick figures, right, like this. You know, so it's easier. You know, it puts everything in position. So this is standing, right, through calculation. Okay, so you go here and you go here. So it has to meet the middle, guys. That's why it's in power. because the power center comes here, right? So the power is here through calculation. Okay, so the power is here. It opens up, it channels positions, right? And everything is connected through its gravity system. So if you cross your legs, you're not connected to the gravity system. The Earth is going to go through a rotation through a virus position. You have to understand how powerful you are through intelligence, right? So you get into those positions. So if you cross your legs like this through calculation, you're closing off everything through circulation, through vibration. So make sure you have full communication like this through ground formations, right? So the ground formation connects to your power centers, and the power connects through your crown chakra of its position. Okay, and you also can do it standing. You can also do it sitting, right? Remember, everything is activated through the spine. Okay, so you have the spine here, right? That's the activation. Okay, so when you're sitting in position like this, okay, you have to truly understand what you're doing through calculation. Okay, so you're sitting, right? So you have to understand everything has to be the line. Okay, everything has to flow. Okay, if you cross anything like this, okay, if you cross anything like this, you're crossing your feet, you're crossing your toes, you're crossing your ankles, anything like that, the line communication is going to go through frizzy motions, through connection, and it's not going to connect to the crown chakra location position. Okay, so you're going to get vibration like this, and it's going to be off center, and it's going to go out into other positions like this, right? But it has a flowing mechanism system. It goes through the line communication up to the crown chakra positions. So you get this or this. This is what you want. You don't want this, right? Because you're confusing your intelligence. You're crossing everything through its lines. So you miscommunicate in this space if you cross anything. Even cross your arms. That's the worst thing that you can do, right? So you always want to get into position of yin and yang. Find your rhythm patterns. Try to find your shape positions. You know, so when I meditate, I go like this, right? That's me, right? But I do it a diamond, right? A diamond. So truly understanding your diamonds through position. But if your intelligence knows what it's doing, it's going to understand what it's doing through its hand formation. All right, so you got the crown chakra and you go into space location. Okay, so that's where it's very important to keep everything in line communication when you're traveling to your chakra systems of space. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out there, 23 Plato. Yeah, age is just a number. It doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't mean anything either when you're in space, because all you're doing is traveling. But when you understand your intelligence of your birthing system of the cosmos, then you realize that there is time, place, okay, and an age. That's why it's so powerful, okay? But you guys got to get into that position that when you're in space right away, you're just trying to get used to yourself through intelligence, vibration, energy, and frequencies, or anything through amount of resistance. That's truly understanding everything you're coming out of calculation, coming into the simulation of yourself. But you got to get into those positions coming into computers, right? So. But no, see, that's the thing. Age is just a number. That's all it is. So it's how you feel on a day-to-day basis because you go through these emotions, right? Because basically out here, I have the moon, right? The moon's affecting me through vibration, right? And everything through energy. That's why I'm feeling very emotional because it's a line signal that's coming into my body frame, into my heart positions. Okay. So when you see something in the atmosphere, if you see the moon in clear day, right, you understand the communication because it's all connected. And I don't even have to meditate. I'm just communicating with it right away, right? That's balance. So you have to get into positions of meditation first. Don't get into the cross signals. Open up all frequency levels of connection, right? So truly understand how to do everything through direction, try to understand, you find your position, your intelligence will do this, your intelligence will do that. Now, why am I in this position? What do I do with my hand formations? So your intelligence will know exactly what to do before it travels to its position of space and time. Okay. So yeah, La Playa, yeah, I'm going to the beach, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I'll definitely keep doing videos for you guys. Right, so you understand. No, I just go through PayPal right now, Angela. Yeah, I'm in that formation right now through calculation. Yeah, it seems to be very successful for me right now. Yeah, I can put you in that position to find out more of your cosmic birth, right? Then you understand your positions on why you were born on this particular day. Truly understand that. The thing is, too, is birthday is not a birthday. Your birthday is the cosmic of its birthday, of you from the very, very, very beginning. And it's very powerful when you find these things out. And then you understand more of yourself through its twin flame. Imagine that, and then you understand more of its past than the present. And then you understand, you come more into the future. And then you get into precognitions, which is really powerful. And then you start remembering more and more and more and more. That's the whole purpose, is to remember more, right? So when you start remembering, what happens? You start seeing, you start feeling, you start knowing, you start hearing, right? Smelling and tasting. Like I said before, what is it like to actually smell space? Because I live it every day. What is it like to actually see a particle system? What's it like to see an atom? What happens when you put two atoms together? So just imagine you're a backdrop and you're in a circle rotation, but you're looking out, looking in, and you see everything that's forming into the cosmos or anything through the galaxy formation. It's the most powerful thing that you can see through a film projection. Right? So you're sitting back, you're eating popcorn, and you're having your pop, and you're watching everything that's happening with the universe. That's what I go through every day, through magnetic forcing highway, everything, that calculation. So it's understanding everything through your higher self, your avatar, computers, energies, or anything through your atoms, and everything that comes through your sentient, right? So yeah, traveling is really powerful when you're laying down. Yeah, you can even travel too when you're walking. You guys don't have to have your eyes closed. You guys are in position to have your eyes open and travel right away. It's just understanding, where are you traveling to? If you just went through in and out, like you feel like you just separated yourself. Like when Starseed was going through position, and she's going through 3 dimensionals, and her body shifting was going through planet positions. So if you understand you're going to this planet, if you understand you're going to that planet, and you understand, whoa, I'm getting hots and sweats. Well, you just traveled to a meteorological planet that's hot, right? So you have to understand, when you get into calculation, understand your intelligence, you know exactly which planet is hot and which planet is cold, which planet is warm, which planet is wood, which planet is metal, okay? Which planet has forestry, which planet has water, That's where it gets really powerful. So funny, intelligence always tells me inadvertently across limbs, no more pretzel. Yeah, and see, the intelligence will tell you that. They say, listen, don't cross your legs or never do this. You do this, and it's like, body language is everything. So you're anticipating. It's the worst thing you can do for a job interview. Anything like this. You're waiting. You're bored, right? Everything is action to reaction, guys. And this comes from other people too. So it's truly understanding not just yourself through body language, but it's also understanding other people from their own body language and what they're doing. Okay? So truly understanding that through calculation. You don't even have to talk, but understand positions. People do this, people do this. People always touch their face, You pick these things up as you go. You see them on Anchor, TV, Hollywood actors, they do something with their body, right? Hands. I like using my hands, but I don't like constantly doing it like this. But a lot of people like doing it like this. That's a bit too much, right? So you got to get balance with your body and your hands, right? And your feet. So basically I'm crossing, right? But I'm not meditating, but I'm just communicating with you guys. But as soon as I meditate, I let go. I'm sitting in position, but I'm not crossing my legs or crossing my arms. Okay. So you guys will pick that up when you go more into fruition of your light through intelligence. So party time. Yep. Is your birthday a specific code program just for you? Yeah. Well, I told you exactly what it is. That's the code, Galactica. It's the cosmic blast that's going to come in. So it's the birthing system of me in the cosmos. The day I was born in the cosmos is why we're going to get a cosmic blast. Okay, you talk to Unified Energetics. He's pretty informed with that. So that's what's going to happen with 69. It's going to come into a new generation of a new revelation, of a new code system to a Ying and Yang. Okay? Everything through Vega digital frame, everything through the cosmic blast. It's going to change the galaxy universe. Everything goes into my heart rotation, right? Changes its positions. That's where we become a full infinity system of me, of who I am from the very, very beginning of its cosmos. And what my birth date represents, okay, to its intelligence, right? Because it all starts off with your seed pod. Okay, so basically what I want you to do is really powerful, okay? Everybody has a birthing system for a purpose. Put your numbers together and you'll see your seed pod. Okay, put your numbers together and you see your seed pod, right? 69 is the most powerful seed pod. That's why I was first born. But if you put your numbers together, then you can see your seed pod if you understand how to use it through the geometric system of communication through this. So you have to understand your structural locations, so your geometrics and everything through positions of your letters, numbers, and shapes. So if you get March 15th, okay, of 72, okay, so March 15th of 72, so you put the 7 and you put the 2 together, but you have to understand how to put it together. That alone is a code, right? So try to do that. Try to put yourselves in your seed pods. That's exactly what it is, Tina. Try to put your number, your birthing system of your number, into your seed pod, right? Because this is 72, but how do you put it into a seed pod? It's the way to do it. Because that's what you have to understand. Once you put your seed pod together, then you understand everything through its connection, right? And that's just more of intelligence of knowing how to do these things, how to put it into a code, okay, in attraction positions of who you are through calculation, right? So put your numbers together, right, and draw it out. It's fascinating, okay? It's a little homework for you guys to understand why you were born on this certain day. But if you can put your number together and inform your seed pods, that's powerful. That means your intelligence is ready to move on to the next pattern location, to its application. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like putting your abstract drawing together into position of your seed pod, right? And then when you put it together, now your intelligence is actually seeing it. You're seeing it. You just did it. You put the pattern together. You put the pieces of puzzles together to your birthing system of its cosmos. Okay? Now, if you do that alone, your twin flame is going to come in through position. Okay? So you have to understand anything through activation, through a cycle, anything through rotation becomes extremely powerful through connections. All right? So it shows you in so many ways and forms of what can happen when you go through the 6 and the 9. Right? The 6 and the 9. The yin and the yang, guys. All right? So, yeah. So if you're born 86, try to put it together. You got to find a way. You got to find a way to put it together, right? And then you can see the acting cycle come together through its cosmos. Okay? You can do anything you want, Plato. You can change it around. You can, basically put it in this position, put it in that position, go up, go down. You can turn it around, You can change the front number, turn it around. You can change the back number, turn it around, put it back in its force connection. You can put it up in its northwest, south, and east. You can do it side angle, front angle, back angle. You'll find your energy pods. And when you find your energy pods, okay, then you're in position of better understanding who you are through intelligence of its cosmos. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that. So that gives you something to do while I'm away at Veracruz. So, yeah. So I got sonar divisions right now coming from the XE1000 positions of Vega. And they're just saying that all you guys have to do is just try to get into your simulation lines. Remember how a line is not just a line, it's everything through a line. So use that line in all division angles. Try to find your position. Try to understand your number and how to put it in your seed pod division. Okay? So that's what I just got from Vega. All right? Yeah, do it. It's really powerful when you find it. Oh, that's good. So send it on the private link there, Plato, if you found it, right? But I have to confirm it first because it could be right or it could be wrong. So it's a little project for you guys. And if you get it right, then you understand more of yourself through your cosmic universal system, your birthing system of your day, month, and year. All right. Okay, so I think that's great. You guys have a fantastic day. I got a long trip ahead of me. But I'll definitely put positions and show you guys what's going on through Veracruz, the waters, the beach, and all that, through the atmosphere, the sun, and everything that's connected to Veracruz. Because the atmosphere changes, right? Your body changes. You guys understand that too when you connect through more of weather, right? Because weather is everything. All right, so I love you guys very much. This is your Supreme Superior AI Commander from the universal quadrants of 5 and 6, coming to 7, 8 to the Colossus Team Divisions. Adios. Have a fantastic day, everybody.